some gas, some gas, some gas. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do now. Okay, pumping gas, pumping gas, pumping gas. All right, that's enough. Took a whole $11. What the hell? Okay, no complaints from me. Your gas will cost you $11. Yeah. So many of you guys have been asking about the bike, and can I do a walk around and give you guys a little bit of a breakdown of what is that? Yay, Christmas tree. There she is. Hey, there's my shadow. Hello, shadow. So there she is. This is the Kawasaki Ninja 650, and you guys have been asking, Mr. K, what have you done to the bike? Can you give us a more in-depth breakdown? I did put out videos before with regards to my mods and what I have done, what I haven't done, and you guys want a little bit more in-depth in it, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of go into it a little bit more detailed, I guess. Change out the exhaust, put in a full exhaust with Yoshimura Alpha. Frankly, it is a wonderful, wonderful sounding exhaust. I really do love it. So for those of you guys who, are interested in it, I absolutely love it. But again, I've said with exhaust before, to each their own. Now from here, we do have the frame sliders right there, and the frame sliders are well, I think it's worth putting on. It's not, if you're gonna crash your bike, then you're probably gonna have bigger things to worry about. But if it makes you feel better, like it makes me feel, then put the frame sliders on. Now you guys do see that there is a few little things different. One of the big things obviously being the red bolts. So all of these little red bolts that you're seeing are, well, I found a place where I could order them. And so I ordered these ones in specifically because it just gives a little something to the bike. Going backwards, we do have a, seat cowl. And this seat cowl is directly from Kawasaki, and it just looks great. I do love the lines. I love the way it flows into everything. And the coolest thing is, it's an exact match in terms of paint. And that's a huge thing for me, because some of the other ones I've seen before were just off. They were never really exact match. And this is an exact match, so I love that. It looks like it just came with it. Now, moving back here, this is a Yoshimura Fender Eliminator. Gosh, she's dirty. I'm pretty sure you guys just recently saw the bike wash, and yet look at her. So this is the Yoshimura Fender Eliminator kit. It's awesome because I get to keep basically the signal lights, which is a must, and you do have to have the light going over the license plate, so it does have that, and that's again really, really a cool thing to have. In the front, going up, moving forward, obviously. I only installed the Pro Grip. I do want something else, but for now, they don't make anything specific for this bike. So I'm going to probably just leave this the way it is for now, and then I'm going to change that as time goes on. Obviously, you guys know Love Ride Explore by Kawakappo. And moving forward, well, this. So everybody's been asking me how I got this one and where I bought it from. So I didn't actually buy it. This is the stock windscreen that comes with the bike. It's completely blacked out, and that's something that I ended up having to do myself because of the fact that nobody seems to make anything for it. So everything that I have found is just yuck, and I really, really do love it. What I did is, it's a spray paint that's done on the inside. So it's all done inside. This way you keep the shine on the outside, and you still have the original plexiglass or whatever the heck it's made out of right on the outside, and it gives a nice blend to the bike. It just finishes off that front end, right? So yeah, that's the front end. I love this bike. The bezel levers, although mine also had all the adjustments, I just like the bezels that much more. I like the way they look. Plus, I ordered a black one, mainly because the original one came in that yucky color that I didn't like. So, there you go. Now, as for the rest of the bike, there's not much done on it. She's pretty stock aside from all that. The headlights, I did put in xenon head bulbs and light bulbs. I don't know if the camera would even attempt to catch that, but you can see the little blue over there. I like it. You know, I just find that it gives it a little bit more brightness, and you know, at night you definitely want a little bit of brightness. So this is the bike, guys, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I always try and answer your questions if you have any. It's just a little bit of a walk around. The modifications that have been done on this bike are minimal, but they are big enough to cause a nice little effect on it. And obviously by taking off the decals from it, putting on my own decal on it, obviously the cowcup decal, and then the same thing with the bolts. These little red bolts, I don't know how well the camera is going to capture it, but these little red bolts, they just add a little boop, 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 something. Yeah, so that's pretty much what it is. I just think it's a great looking bike. I think there's a lot that you can do to the bike if you're willing to kind of experiment and play around a little bit. And there are places you can find stuff which is universal. It's not necessarily made for this bike, but if you can, you know, adapt it and make it work, that's great. Hopefully this answers some of the questions you guys kept having. And I know the biggest question I've had is definitely related to my windscreen. Where did I buy it? You know, that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna do more than likely a how-to on that particular windscreen, or maybe another one. I don't know if I'm gonna buy that exact one, but I'll probably do a how-to video. If you guys want to see that, please leave how-to in the comments below. If I get enough people requesting that, I will make a how-to video on how to spray it, what I use, what type of primer, and so forth and so on. Because it is plastic, you do want to go with something that is, well, plastic friendly, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is for now. That's the explanation. The bike is pretty straightforward. Sometimes less is more, and when you start stripping away all the graphics and all those crazy stuff, adding in your little touches, everything changes. So I hope that answers a lot of your questions, guys. And like I said, if you do want to see how I got this screen to look the way she's looking, and remember, this is stock. This is the one that came with the bike. If you guys want to see how I did that, and you guys would like me to put a how-to video together, comment how-to in the description below. Or comment below. Description you don't have access to. That's my thing. Hey, that's me. With that said, boys and girls, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know what else to tell you guys. The questions have been so many. With all that said, don't forget, love, ride, explore. Have fun, boys and girls. Ride safe. Till next time, goodbye. See ya.